Hey everyone, Deadbine here. Welcome back to Hardcore Tarkov, Episode 7, Season 4 here. We're going to go right into an interchange raid and, yeah, try to own. See you guys in there. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nighttime interchange. Let's go. No worries, Roy. Have yourself a great night's sleep. Oh, and as always, YouTube, make sure you join the Twitch stream. I'd love to have you here. We have a good time. It's good to lurk about. You know? And thanks, everybody, for tuning in. So it must feels like to be on The Price is Right. Maybe. Yeah, I like this idea of going in with just a Glock, and then we could loot 2 weapons and all that good stuff. This one also has a flashlight. Having a flashlight for nighttime is really, really key. And then once we do get keys, I think I do want to start hitting up reserve, because we might be able to get a beta container sooner rather than later if we do enough reserve raids, which is kind of cool. I also kind of ignored reserve last wipe, but now that Lighthouse is out, people might be ignoring reserve a little bit more, because reserve was the air quotes new map for 2 years. So, and thank you guys for all the tweetages as well. Holy smokes, lots of tweets today. Really helps out the stream. Tweeting those go live tweets. Okay. We are getting in there. Reserve does seem a bit slower, but so many people playing no map is really slow. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair, yes. It'd be interesting to see if that gets well, 4 weeks from now, what's it going to look like, you know? Because in 4 weeks, if we get less crap, less people on there, it could be really interesting. I don't know. Thank you for the follows today. So many follows today. We almost have more followers than than subs today, which is not always the case. Appreciate that, guys. There it is. We're even. We're even, baby. It's a race. It's a race. No, I do really appreciate the support. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Seriously. Hopefully we can do some cool things on reserve or interchange here. Pretty successful interchange, minus that one player scav betraying us on day 1. But yeah, the outer caches have been pretty good for us. And we've gotten a few kills as well. So I do want to. I'm actually going to bring up the map. Going to bring up the map here and close that out. We're going to bring up interchange, and I would like to bring up
race.
For the race. Tim A will come in with a Prime Gaming. Thank you very much for 9 out of 32 compared to 8 followers, new followers on the day. Oh baby. There you go. Let's put up weapons boxes. I guess crates as well. Right, okay, so those are a little different. There's really 2 crates over there? Really? I'll have to look for those. Duffel bags would be... There's freaking a million duffel bags. Yeah, God, I'm looking at the parking garage area, and it's covered in green. That's pretty wild. There's a few weapons mods in there as well. Wow. Hey, my pleasure today. Hopefully you're having as much fun as I am with it, because if you are, you're having a really hell of a good time, you know? Cheers. I've never been on Interchange. I have a love-hate relationship with Interchange. It's good for me until I die like 3 raids in a row, and then it's just like I always seem to die to somebody chilling in the darkness, to Yeah, I don't know. Somebody chilling in the dark. There's somebody who's better at the game than I am. All that kind of stuff. I don't know. All right. Gonna be try to be quick here. Hit the priorities. Which are caches and loose spawns. Got excited. I thought there was going to be a big pack of BS ammo, which does exist, by the way. Car is here, technically. Which is a good thing. We don't need to hit PCs right now. Filing cabinets might be worthwhile hitting, though. What do we got there? 104. Good key, but not, like, the end-all, be-all. I think I am going to skip those. We're going to hit the toolboxes for sure. There's also loose relay spawns, like that one right there. Look at that. Boom. Relay. I feel pretty good today. Yesterday I really was not feeling bad because of my jaw. It was like not bad. I just didn't want to go for another. Really? All empty? Lame. I just want to push it, you know? And I think my body thanked me for it, you know? So, that's good. Director's key is a big one. It's very interesting, like, they're probably coming to here. I think they leave power off. I think they leave power off. Let's go this way. What's our extract? Is it railway or Emercom? Emercom, okay. Why are all the toolboxes empty? We're gonna go what? Oh, nope. Out of 5 toolboxes, we got a little bit of blue tape. That's a little lame. We really do need to hit the back of Goshen is where we need to be. I don't love that thing, but it's better than no sight. Yeah, Zal, it is wild. That actually might be killer, now that I think about it. Nah, they haven't seemed to be that bad this go-around. Good morning, Magic. Good morning, Myfuno. Welcome, everybody. Sure. Maybe there's just not as enough people in this raid? I don't know. Find somebody tier 4 rigs now? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Alright. This is risky, what I'm going to do here. I'm admitting that and fully aware of it. But I do want to go hit the back of Goshen and try to get the lunch boxes and Iskras, you know? That's at least an idea. That is not an idea. That's basically where we're going right now. Just a bit annoying. Ah, fair enough, Magic. Appreciate you watching anywhere and in any amount of time. But yeah, I'm really excited for the new Hardcore series as well. Tomorrow will be the first upload to YouTube. Which will be fun. And then they should be going up daily after that. That's who we heard. I don't know which one I like better, if I'm being honest. Maybe they looted that already for us. He was very confident. That works just as well as the other one. That's great for us, actually. I think combined, these two fit more than that. No. Yep. Yep. Gotta get this thing searched too. I do want to keep these just in case. Oh, that can go under there? Hell yeah. That crafts well. I don't think we need these right now. I think we'll do that. Could probably get rid of that. Eat some peas. I don't need that right now either. Put the Glock in there. Okay. Get a little inventory management going here. This thing is kind of broken. See, I'm worried about that. Because that sounds like it's right where we need to be. Well, right where I want to be, rather. I don't know if we need to be there right now. Hatches? Oh, sewing kit, that's good. Need those. Need those. Alright, that's actually, that's good. They're moving to the left, which means they're going through the back of that. Seriously? We're going to be quick here. I'm not going to... I will grab things that are obvious and easy to get, but I'm not going to, like, comb this area, you know? We're really looking for water. Tachanka's good because it barters. Or there's one, rather. Who puts it on single fire? Come on! I had him on the full auto, dude. Oh, and I should have checked. I should have checked. That's on me. That's on me. But who the hell puts their gun on single fire? God, I hit him so many times. God damn. Oh, man. I hit him twice in the face shield. 3 times in the face shield and the helmet, like, and then I hit him once in the leg too. Damn. Oh, that would have been so good. Yeah, he's definitely hurting. Oh man, if it had been full auto, we would have been good there. Maybe I should have gone for the shotgun, but it had express in it, which was not good enough to go for legs, which is why I chose the AK. And maybe I should have just kept the pistol, because the pistol has a chance to go through that face shield too, especially after damaging it. So, damn. That's unfortunate. But you know what? It is okay. It's how it goes. I think that person, unfortunately, I think that person was attracted to that. Whoever's using that Vepr Hunter, who's just going off on the scavs, I think that person was trying to get that kill. And then just happened to find me, you know? which stinks. But it is how it goes sometimes. Another day in hardcore, yeah. And also, if they had anything but a face shield, like, they're dead. And maybe that's why they're confidently sitting there in the open, holding the angle, right? But, like, if they had anything, that first shot was clean. It was super clean. They would have just been dead. 2 pistolings beat an Interchange warehouse, 1 pistoling leaves. Nice. That's pretty good. Ah, well. All right. Let's do this. This is not very good. But we can get close to somebody and just spam click a little bit. No, I don't. It'll do something, I guess. I think we're going to try to get a rig from a scav. I think that's where we're at right now. I think we're going to try to get everything from a scav. Can I check the... I wish I could check the barter here. Not necessarily in the I know what it takes. It takes 10 Tarkova, 5 Tarkova, 5 herring, 5 squash, 10 hot rods. Like, I know what it takes, but, like, I want to see what I have of it, you know, and without having to count. That would be nice, but it's okay. All right, we'll do that. We'll do this. And I think that's it. I guess a painkiller would be good. Just really want to save these long-term painkillers until we have... I guess I'll bring that too. I want to save the long-term painkillers for when we have... for when we have the pouch container to put them in, you know? With the new jamming parameters, bartering for guns is premium. Yeah, it really is. And this gun could very easily go click on us, but we're risking a backpack here, you know? That's how it goes. Damn. I simultaneously love and hate this feeling. I love the feeling of, like, oh, we played that really well and got really close, but also, like, we just got completely outclassed by armor and face shield and stuff, you know? But it feels good to play well, play to my outs, even though I forgot to check for full auto. And if we had full auto, there's a good chance we would have gotten through that face shield, I think. Because they were definitely, like, their head was ringing for sure from hitting them in the face shield. Like, they couldn't see. So they just sort of sprayed, you know? Dang. But, so I have, like, this positive feeling of, like, oh, damn, we played that really well. Just got a little unlucky and, like, forgot to check one thing. Versus, like, come on. That would have been so sick. With such a good get. Like, he had a big bag on, too. We could have looted everything. Been nice. Been real nice. That's okay, though. That's okay, though. So for this raid, I mean, it depends on where we spawn. I actually don't want to spawn at power. I kind of want to spawn on the outskirts. Maybe loot some caches, look for a rig. Kill some scavs, get that going. And we got a couple options we could do there. I almost want to stick around for an airdrop. Or attempt to. After getting, like, our water. But also the thing is, if we get, like, water and iskras, I'd rather go grab those and then take them in. That said, for the woods task, we're allowed to put them in our pouch container. So maybe we have to wait to level 14 to get that going. So, I don't know. That's a tough one. Mr. Purple, thank you very much for the 25 months of Prime. Oh, my goodness. Really, really, really appreciate that. It's over 2 years in the moot with Prime. You love to see it. That's also sub number 10 today, getting us some double digits. My goodness. If your Christmas tree is gone, Cortonic, yeah, if you find them in raid, you should just sell them. Like if your hideout Christmas tree is gone. I don't know if that is or not. I honestly didn't pay attention. Where are we? I didn't know you could spawn here. That's cool. I don't hate this. Christmas tree is gone and hideout. Okay. That sounds right. I just wasn't sure. little snack for later. Let's go ahead and hit this cache. And then we're going to hit those 5, see what we get. That's good. USBAs are better for us. Hot rods are good. I do really want to try to get this hollow like as early as possible, I think. Like I knew the in-game trees are gone. Just wasn't sure if the hideout one was. 4 great fuel cans ain't too bad. That'll keep your hideout running for a bit, you know. Nice, Cryptonic. I'm thinking about maybe whatever we film today. I'm gonna keep the same filming style because I'm not prepared for the cuts yet. But I get the maybe I will make some time after this, because last time I was saying, okay, let's leave the load-in times in there and just make these hour and a half. You know, make them slightly longer, but a lot easier for me to do. I was doing 2 separate series on YouTube at that time. When I'm only doing 1, maybe I'll take the time to re-render and cut out the load-in times for you guys watching on YouTube there, because it's not too much babysitting. I also haven't done it in a while, so it's not too much babysitting to do that. And that does make the YouTube and videos much more enjoyable to watch, I feel like. Has that been looted? Surely looks like it. Well, that's a bummer. So somebody spawned there and is looting backwards for caches. That's okay, though. We're going to go... do this, then. I do want to check over there. So apparently there's a couple of weapons cases that I keep missing over there. I think chat was trying to tell me about them. I just ignored that. But then we're going to go into the underground. And yeah, we're going to go to the underground and go from there. Yeah, okay. Making sure we're going the right way. And try to loot some boxes here. Weapons cases. Plastic weapons cases, to me, feel like they've been buffed a lot. Armors, weapons parts. Okay. Alright, so there is one in the middle here somewhere. Supposedly. Further up? I don't know. I do know there's some in these tents. I'm not really sure where my orientation is in this underground map here. But I do know there's 2 big ones in here. These can also spawn meds as well. Like, look at this. Free rig. Done. Oh, that's going to be good for our everything. What do we got in there? Those look like 7N40s. Nope, SPs. Not nearly as good, but it is something nonetheless. Yeah, just can't really afford the space for that. Let's go ahead and do that guy. And then we'll go do the pineapple. Yeah, Interchange Underground is definitely gotten really powerful. Can bump into Killa, but like, whatever. You know, take our chances. They are bullets we can fire from the weapon. Yes, they still get headshots, or rather face shots. You know, that is That is a thing that they can do. That's a good one. No. Why is it so foggy? Interchange. No, it's just Interchange for some reason is just really foggy. Not really sure why. Check the old car boot. All right, I think this is the way we came in. I think. It could also be not that way. I know there's some back here too. It's been looted already? Is this already a thing? My goodness. There's one here. And a big one over there, so... I'm struggling figuring out what part of the map these are on. I like this better than that. If I'm being totally honest with you guys. Or is it that side that has the... One of these sides has the big plastic crate on. There it is. That's right above me in Rasputin. Interchange nighttime, rad heaven. It does feel like that. That's how it goes. Now we could go right up into the Goshen in here, which is one of our goals. So I might do that. Again, we might die here. It's fine. Like, it's fine. Jesus, I should not have jumped at that, but here we are. I did. It's a thing that happened. What are you gonna do about it? This almost feels looted. All right, there's our 2 water bottles. Those are the harder ones to get. For sure. Also, if we completed the dorms task, we'll get plenty of free water from there as well. This does feel looted, though. Like, all the good stuff's gone. No squash, no energy drinks, no Tarkolas, no herring, no squash. I think I said squash twice. No Tushunkas. It's just kind of crap left over. Oh, there's a herring, though. That's good. Herring's like that, like, baby blue. Alright. Sari, is that Tushunka? No, herring again. I'll take it. I'll take it. And a little bit helps there. Some gold spawns in these. Nothing. There's this plastic box here. Hopefully it's not been looted. It should have a Iskra in it. It's one of the few ones that doesn't have an Iskra in it. It's definitely one of the few ones that doesn't have an Iskra in it. Classic. Slowly start filling those into that guy. Just one around to the left here, I think. Or if we go into this door to the right. But what about the squash? I know, right? Looted. Looted. What about that one? Not looted. Don't need that. 366 suppressor is actually not terrible. Getting a suppressed VPO going is not the worst thing in the world. It's cheap. Doesn't use a lot of the AP ammos once we get some of that. Kills scavs, kills players. Really not much else to ask for, you know? Is it highly proficient at it? Not really. But it'll get the job done. This mostly looks looted. I'm gonna go check all these weapons crates over here, though, I think. There's the fire steel. Sells well. There's a duffel and a plastic case back here. So, both good things. Hard to remember that it isn't garbage, yeah. Yeah, the AP rounds are pretty good. I actually like the EKO, personally. I think it's a fine budget round. They're pretty cheap. And they, Yep, there's two more up top there, yeah. But we specifically need an Iskra, which is why I need these 4x4 things. Well, that's actually pretty good for us. Go ahead and start drinking these. Yeah, that's why we need that specifically. Eat that as well. I guess I'll bring this with us. Okay, there's a big one. There's a big one right there and a flat, wide one there. Sounds like there's issues to be had outside, so definitely want to keep looting here then. So as far as sniping is concerned, yes, if you're trying to long range snipe with the VPO as a budget sniper rifle, because it's only like, I think it's like 30,000, less than 30,000 rubles total to suppress it. Might cost a little bit more if you put a scope on it, but yeah, it's very cheap if you want to do it that way. And EKO actually has a better speed and flight for longer range sniping than the what's-its-face APs do. That said, if you miss with the APs, at least you... Ooh, oh no, I thought that was something else. If you miss with the APs, at least you get... the chest shot, right? If only that's how it worked. That'd be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. K-17 barrel. Nah, we'll take the plastic handguard just in case we don't do the barter. I saw that smirk. Mm-hmm. Tarkov drops over. I can finally go back to watching Tarkov. Alright, somebody smart. They knew about this thing. Yeah, you always want to check weapon ammo cases. Probably should have checked that, but... Alright, I think we just get out our water bottles here, and hopefully whoever's here is out. Right, this is our extract. Yes. Hopefully whoever's here is out, and we can grab the last lunchbox we need from this. There's one more crate on our way out here. Hopefully wherever was looting did not loot that. Hopefully. Got a couple surprise videos off of a couple of people looking forward to using them. Nice, yeah. They're interesting. They can be a little bit wonky at range for sure. All right, here we go. Excellent. That one's not bad either. Might as well grab it. Hey, Marvin, how you been? Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for that resub. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll just drink that on the way out. Let's get some love and hype in the chat, please, for that 4 years of support from Marvin. My goodness. Cheers. I really appreciate that. And how you been today, Nerf, by the way? Good to have you in the stream. God, I thought those were footsteps, not gunshots. Hopefully your Sunday's treating you as well as it can be. All right, GG. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Yep. Minimize that. That's good. Get the tunes going. Nice. And we got some XP. Almost at level 11. Okay. Now, I want to try to get back onto woods as soon as possible. I think we're in the dusk period where, like, we might get less players, but we'll actually be able to see during the day, which will be interesting. So we kind of want to get this going quickly. And I think I'm gonna risk everything in here. I don't see a reason to not. To plant, you know. I think that'll be fine. I don't have any more armors, right? I do not. We are going to barter for a P.A.K.A. then. Because we can do that. They reduced this to 1 paper. That used to be 2 paper. That's good. Put that on. We do not want to use a shotgun. I think I'm going to use this abomination of a thing. I think we're selling those for now. We got the makings of a halfway decent AR-15 when we can get one. So that'll be good. These up top here. Oh, I don't have the appropriate handguard for that. That kind of sucks. Definitely want to save these. Okay, that's good to go. That's good to go. I do think we are going to bust out some of those. If we're going into woods here. Just in case. I'm gonna bring that. We've got these. Maybe a painkiller. Didn't I have like a regular painkiller somewhere? Guess not. We could bring this guy. That's that plus like a morphine would get us going there, but I don't think we have that. All right, let's bring this. We don't need this. It's for the shotgun. We'll take care of that later. I really want to get into raid here because I think it is, yeah, 6. Let's do it. If you could give one tip on Shoreline beginner, what would it be? Learn the caches. And if you're trying to just get money on there. If you're just trying to get money on there. If you're just trying to do stuff on there, the resort, if you look at the map, there's the resort. Then there's like a river that kind of cuts the map in half. Learn all the places you can cross that. It's like a halfway cutoff point. There's a couple choke points there. Through the resort, through the sniper scav area, through the HEP station, through the gas station at the bottom of the map. Learn all of those, where you can cross all that stuff. Learn how to identify shots coming from any of those places, from scavs or anything, and go to the other one if you're trying to survive. Knowing where to cross, when to cross, sometimes to get the back half of the map, or the other half of the map, is really important. Which is your best bet to get flash drives without keys? Shoreline, then? Safes and shorelines, and with filing cabinets. Like you have, what, 5 safes you can get to without a key? Plus 6 or 7 filing cabinets. And jackets. Jackets also spawn them. Yeah. And then if you are looking to get into Resort, Toll, go nighttime. Loot around the map a little bit. Learn those caches. That's learning those caches. Maybe get your scav kills, stuff like that. Go into Resort when there's only player scavs left. So you can either try to bargain with them VoIP-wise, or they're much easier to kill than the players that are looting. Plus, you'll get the added benefit of, if you don't have keys for your tasks, they may have opened them for you. So. Oh, you're doing the Untar quest, so no MVGs? That's fair if you know the map well enough and it's a bright night. It's not too bad. But I also like nighttime raids, personally. I'm a fan of nighttime raids, so. Also true, ZS, also true. People tend to ignore the fine cabinets for good reason. They're not really that powerful this wipe, but. Gotcha, Toll. Yeah, no, nighttime raids are really good for getting stuff done. They're really powerful for getting stuff done. So, hopefully that helps. I mean, yeah, best of luck. You'll see in this hardcore playthrough where I don't have, like, access to all the keys. I have to find all the keys. Not the greatest spawn for this. Alright, let's at least hit this cache here. Think about where we're going to go. Come on. But I'll do that strategy where I wait and raid a lot and then go into Resort late. 1, to hope to clean up a little bit of loot, but 2, the main reason really is to hope that the player opened the door for me so I don't have to use a key. Well, I have a level 37 standard account that we played for the first few weeks in the start of the wipe. And yes, I really, really, really enjoy the flea market changes. I think they're good for the game. But remember, I'm saying that as a player who prefers to play hardcore. And, you know, my perception of what I want from the game is different than, than somebody else's, potentially. This one's near a tree, and I always lose the tree. There it is. That could be player scavs. Also, if you've been playing recently, the Christmas tree setup was in Resort, so they would oftentimes randomly fire. There's a lot of stashes on woods. They're the least looted of all the stashes, I feel like. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to go to ZV14 first. Or is that my extract? Damn. Alright, that changed my mind. There's shooting over here. I kind of want to avoid that, but... Yeah, I'm trying to plant these Iskra lunchboxes and water bottles. I'm not too worried about losing them, though. We're going to get plenty later. We need to get to level 14 so I can buy my first pouch container. That might be Sturman. A lot of caches back that way as well. Yeah, we're like 10 hours in. 12 hours in. Hey, Sarinx coming in with the Prime Gaming. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Emu. Great to have you. Let's get some fresh roars. Love and hype in the chat, please. All right, that's the position we want them to be at. That's good. Let's get some love and hype in the chat, please, for this brand spanking new and loot member. Really appreciate the support. Where we heard shots, so I'm paying attention a little bit. I'm mouth breathing. Which means it's intense. I'm definitely not looking everywhere. I should have asked them. I was like, do I VoIP with them? Do I not? Well, that fucking sucks. Oh, sorry. Language. I should have just shot then. Ah! Hesitation. Hesitation got me killed. Doing nothing was the wrong way. Doing nothing was the wrong way. I think there's more PvE on Lighthouse than PvP on Lighthouse. True, I've only scabbed there. That's why, Toll, is because people are only scabbing there, it feels like. Ugh. That was such a bad decision on my part. Alright, well, we don't have water bottles and lunch boxes again. I was waiting patiently, you know. I just wanted my turn. We have to buy our first container, and then the difference is we don't start with a container, but instead of only keys, I can't loot into it, but I can put anything from my hideout into it. That's the difference, and which it plays nicely. It's hard. I think it's the same level of difficulty as like the only keys, but just plays a lot better in the long term. Like it takes away a lot of the frustrations, but still is a challenge, you know. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again. We're going to wait until I can secure them. Well, no, so Mercutio, normal hardcore rules is you can put the keys in your butt, but that's it. From raid, so you can like secure keys, and you always have the pouch container, but you can only do keys ever at all during the entirety of your playthrough. So all your meds, CMS kits, quest items, anything, they have to go in your inventory. So like that's the trade-off, is you get to do keys early, secure keys earlier, and always have access to keys from the start, versus you don't start with the thing, you have to get out of the raid to secure the thing, you know. We found a really good key like Ultra, though. Gotta get out, you know. I don't quite know what to do here. Let's do that, do that, do that. I don't know if having a shotgun... Do scavs still aggro to you with that? I don't actually know. Seems possible. No scav runs. No scav runs, no flea market, no buying from dealers. If you want a full list of the rules that we're playing with, exclamation rules. And in that video, there's a text file or a Google Doc of our rules. Or you can watch the video. And that video will kick off our YouTube series as well. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Nice. 2 main equipment slot fills. Is that what it is? Because I wouldn't say no to getting aggroed by scavs so we can get free stuff, you know? I like free stuff. Oh, I do have one of these. I thought I didn't have one of those. That's not going to happen. Forgot about that barter. Let's look at our barters. I'm more curious. We do have this armor, which is nice. Yep, those are both good. That's definitely a good one. You know, that's not horrible for us. It's not great, but it's not horrible for us. Not worth. That might be worth at some point. Probably not worth. Nope. Weapon safe keys are definitely good. Matches for that. That's not bad. 2 vodkas. No. And no. What do you have? Yeah, so you can get these with that, but it's just not worth it either. All right. We're probably going to die here, but let's just try this. To max out your hideout. With the thing you need it for in your hideout, it costs 5 batteries. So there's a pretty high demand for them. And then the thing that is gating is the library, which lets you level faster. So if you are going for Kappa, you really basically need the library. Like, you honestly can't do it without the library. You can, but it's very tough. I know, right, Raptor? Yeah. All right. You guys know, I love Pestley, love all of his content, all that stuff. I was because we were the first person to get Kappa in hardcore, or not first person, I'm sure somebody else did it before us. We were one of the first people to get Kappa in hardcore, and I over-prepared and, like, struggled with the gunsmiths. Watching him do his first playthrough where he got all of those things done as well was like, come on, you know? Just a little, ever so slightly. I'm allowed to feel that a tiny bit, but it's totally fine. It's totally fine. And I think it's overall better for the game that they're in there because it makes it has benefits other than just the hardcore players. Like, there's, hardcore players are the 1% of the 1% of the player base. They really benefit those new players who don't get the flea market quickly and all that good stuff. So I think the benefit to the game is vast and really good. But, like, a little tiny part of me is like, man, I struggled on that in hardcore. Just send a message to Nikita and get a barter added in, you know? Marked room and weapons crates. Well, yeah, no, now it needs a green battery. So, yeah, no, I'd rather go find it myself. Yeah, on reserve. Like, we did a lot of reserve raids looking for weapons parts. Now, though, weapons crates have 1 million weapons parts in them. So, like, we can get them whenever, you know? But yeah, we'll grind out enough keys where we can definitely get stuff. Steak, gifted out a sub. I appreciate that, Steak. Welcome to the Moot Toll. Appreciate that.
22. They have given 10 gift
this is probably not going to go well. I was hoping Scavs would aggro me, but it doesn't look like they're going to. Steak, thank you for the gifted. I really appreciate that. Really wanted to loot that scav. Is this the player? This is the player. Freaking, what's with the people in the face shields today? I go all wipe, normal account, not a single face shield, and today I've run into 2 people with face shields on. Holy crap-a-moly. Yeah. I mean, I fired first and faster, you know? Damn face shields, man. Alright, the killer helmet doesn't count, and that's on a boss. That doesn't count for the normal playthrough stake. I've been playing since October of 2019. It's like a couple months right before that big boom of popularity with the first Twitch Drops event. Bummer. GG. I mean, I should have gone for legs, but I didn't realize that they had the face shield on. All right, what do we do now? I think we bring this in, that in. I don't think we bother with that. I think I'm just in the mood to shoot stuff, so we're just gonna hit up another factory run. I don't care. Our survival rate was at 75%. I don't really care about that, so I think it's like that does not bother me if we just die a bunch. I just want to see if we can get out with like an armor or something like that. I really need to get a hatchet. Getting a hatchet would make these runs sick. Nope, no insurance. No insurance. Yeah, like I said, check out that rules, exclamation rules video and or text. There's like 6 rules. All that stuff's in there. Yeah. And that video is going to kick off the YouTube playlist as well. So if anybody missed the start, if you like that video, you should get the other one, and sub to the channel, of course. You'll get notifications about the next, these are going to be uploaded daily, these episodes. It's just a Twitch stream cut up into sections, but like, they have some amount of episodicness to them. Yeah, just for the rogues. Make it interesting for the rogues, Toll. Yep. Hey, Mars, how are you today? Good to see you. But yeah, so let's see. I haven't checked all the accounts. I have a couple accounts. So I need to log in across all the accounts to check my number of hours played. It's in the 3,000 range. I put a lot of hours in the first year. Like, a disgusting amount of hours in the first year. And we've been playing a lot ever since. But I think we're in the 3,000 to 4,000 range already after 2.5 years. Yeah, somewhere in there, Mars. I did... For a little while there, I was doing first Kappa run, hardcore Kappa run, and then I would start a third account to go for Kappa. I think I got 3 Kappas in one wipe at one point. Man, I always get this spawn. I don't know if I got that player, but we're gonna... Hopefully I've gotten that player. I don't think we did. Make sure that's on full auto. I'm a scav now. Sure. I did get that player. Forces you to play nighttime and daytime. Or maybe he died to a scav. That feels possible as well. The good stuff. Did not. At least you brought me a switchblade. That's nice. I might just get out with this switchblade. This is really powerful for us. Piss off. Guess I'm wearing that. I don't need that. No, it says in the rules you can choose on factory because they're set times. All right, that raid went exactly how I wanted it to go. Nice, GG's. I guess we'll see if we got that player kill or not. We did not, so I think that scav killed that player. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. We got these two, and then those two. Yeah, okay. I'll take it though. We distracted the player long enough for the scav to kill him. So, and the scav was aggro to us, which is even better. Oh, we do our best to fix it, Toast Maloney. We're not gonna like 2 seasons ago. I had a really complicated rule about not being able to carry a second gun unless I had a backpack to flip it on, and I broke that a couple times, and I would just have to delete the gun. You know. Well, not only did we get a W, but we got like this. This is good. Like that's really good. So yeah, I'll take that all day. He died to a scav. Poor guy. Poor guy. This is actually a filled up, and we have that suppressor too. Sick. So we can actually use this thing suppressed if we wanted to, which is pretty dope. Get that going there though. That was good. That was good. Yeah. I would like to keep these bags. Hey, Cash Dollar, how are you today? Good to see you. How's that looking for us? That's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and hit that with a repair from Skier. Get a whopping 94 rubles spent with him. I like the fact that I can trade these in for, like, new stuff. That's kind of cool. I don't hate that. Probably not worth. All right, let's go ahead and get this stuff sold to Ragman then. I think you can craft fabrics with those, but I'm just not going to worry about that for now. We just don't have the room. Straight up don't have the room. Yeah, those had sorry, not guest guy. Those had FMJs in them, so not worth our time. Let's go ahead and get those to therapist. All right, this switchblade's good enough for doing what we need to do here. Hit that with Skier. I think I'm selling that. Oh no, we're keeping this. This plus one of the stocks, we can craft 74 ends at will, which they're really powerful. The 74 ends, they're much better than these 74s. Yeah, they're really powerful. Definitely want to do that. Get that going, get that going. Hate death streaks. Yeah, they're rough. They are definitely rough. I know you've heard me say this a lot, Simon. For death streaks, do something easy. Do something. Get a small win under your belt. That's really the best way to do it, I think. Personally. 12 shots in a dream. We could actually top this one up. I don't know if I want to risk a tri-zip with a pistol, though. I think I want to take in something slightly better than a pistol for this guy. Or a slightly better pistol, like have 20 shots in a dream. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted to do at all. Let's go ahead and get that into there. We actually want to do 5 because we're going to be doing... Nope, we still wanted to do 4. A little bit of a hodgepodge there, but we'll grab that. We'll grab that. I don't think I had any contacts chilling, did I? I did. Nice. All right, I think we're going to hit up Shoreline caches because that's my comfort zone. We can still get stuff like Solewas and whatnot there, which is great. Get our hoses going. Just get levels in general. These are really there to be used, so save that for later. Put that there. That takes care of a lot. Not everything, but a lot. We'll hopefully be able to find a painkiller. Again, I don't want to keep risking my painkillers. We're going to be able to put those in our butts soon. All right, yeah, let's go do it. And then we might get the lighthouse side, which was actually a really fun side to get because you can get some pretty nice things there. But I do have to use the restroom, so we're going to hit up that Shoreline raid. I'm going to let it load in. Yeah, I will be back very shortly. Get up yourselves, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a break. YouTube, feel free to skip ahead a little bit, and I'll be back. Stay tuned. Everybody's got more points than Deadpine. That's not true. Certain always gives me random points every once in a while, and I, like, yeah. Yeah. Right? Where am I? Right. Okay. Yes. I think this will work. Hopefully nobody's looting the town. Oh, am I 15th? Certain gives me absurd amounts of points. I've earned none of those. That's just certain flexing. I'll slots all next chance I get, I guess. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. That goes on that lock that we had. There you go. I really don't want to get stuck in the swamp. Personally. So we're going to go this way. Team of 2 there. I've got no range, though. They're moving right to left. I guess the question is, are they doing their task and then coming back this way? Or are they heading into resort? Resort would be preferred. But I do think this house is OP for spawns nowadays. Thank you, Certain. That's fine. 2 billion points is still 2 billion points, you know? Hey, Green Cave. Wipe is going really well. We have a level 37 level 37 standard account. And we just started hardcore yesterday, or 2 days ago. Yesterday? Oh, I bet you I look ridiculous. Oh, now that is an outfit. All right. It was yesterday morning. Okay, yeah. Oh, right. But we filmed like it was like... Well, I had plans to film like it was going to be 2 days worth. But didn't quite get there. That's a gamer outfit right there. We already have a factory exit key, so we don't really need that one that much. Gamer outfit right there. No, I don't know about that, but... Sure as hell ain't too bad. Oh, nuts. I don't think we really need this. Weapons parts do barter for something eventually. I just don't remember what. I don't, like, if it was an official game mode, fine, but they should not have dedicated servers to it. Because I don't think it would play out that well. But I wouldn't say no to having like a, hey, I want to play hardcore. Let me lock my account so I can't be tempted, right? But then when you reset your profile, you have the option to not do it. Yeah. I think spreading out the player base, one is just not good if the game ever dips in popularity. But two, I think playing on a hardcore server where everybody else has the same goals as you, you're just so much more incentivized to work with other players because there's just no reason to not. You know? It's just straight up no reason to not. Because all you're trying to do is loot items and kill scavs, like... Yeah, so I think the fear of dying to other players who are just looking to be greedy is fun. Yeah, I know there's a lot of weapons parts trades. Can I wear that? Be cool if I could wear that with the goggles. But I don't think I can. That's a Marin car key. We're leaving. Okay, it is not. And by leaving, I mean I would probably loot this, at least this house. Yeah, caches in plastic suitcases, you can find them even after the Halloween event is over, which is actually kind of cool. I scared myself. I'm awake. Did not mean to do that, though. Well, we're down to 19 bullets, or actual 20 bullets now. Just testing you, chat. Just testing you. See who's awake and who's not, you know. Got really thirsty for some reason all of a sudden. I think if I loot the town, I'm only going to loot this back half. We'll see what we get from there, I guess, but feels like there might be players moving into the other part of the town who might come here afterwards. Hey, no worries, Omega, yeah? Appreciate that. Oh, a weird lighting bug. Enjoy the catching up. Hopefully I can get these up to, you know, YouTube's a little bit slow for some people's tastes. Especially if you're a sub, because I think you can watch all the VODs for free. Like, ad-free. If you're a sub. Or at least you should be able to. Yeah, that flashing light, yeah. What we got there? That's probably worth getting out for immediately. If anything, it definitely solidifies the I'm not going to go in the other part of town thing I was thinking. Not even get the cash. I'm not even going to do those front two. We're just going to do this back one. I think we're just going to leave and reset. I guess helmets are fine. Oh, you have turbo as well? There you go. Honestly, being a sub might not disable the ads on the it genuinely might not disable the ads on the VODs. That might be their way, like, around that with silly wording. Dunno. I've died a few times to where someone may construe the death as sus, but it didn't feel sus to me. I'm also, like, yeah, I don't know. I am not denying that there are hackers in this game. There are. But an unfortunate amount of streamers cry cheater every time they die in a PvP in a game you're not supposed to live all the time in, you know? And I don't like that. And there's some people who are worse at it than others. And that's a big turnoff for me for watching streams. Is the constant complaining about it. If it really upsets you that much, don't play, you know? I do understand that this game has a very unique experience and you can't really get this experience anywhere else, but, like, I don't know. It feels a lot like... It's not quite The Boy Who Cried Wolf, but it's, I don't know, it's somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah, there's so many people that catch a stray that feels like a cheat. There's so many people that the other person has good movement and they get them. Because, and streamers in particular, people who have a large amount of hours in this game have a very certain way they play. And when they run into somebody else who plays the way they do, and they're actually evenly matched, like, it's a toss-up of, like, netcode and saw who first and who heard who first and stuff like that. And it makes the other person feel like they're hacking because you're used to being better than everybody else and like winning all those fights. And when you run into somebody who's equally matched, it feels weird because the normal interaction is you own everybody, you know, not the other way around. So like when you get that deep into it, I don't know, it just feels like it's easier to call cheater when you're dying because you're so used to winning. Or you're calling cheater because of bad netcode, you know? That sort of thing. Like, Tarkov still needs to work on its netcode. It's pretty bad. Yeah. And I probably have died to cheaters more often than I've called sus. Only because the people who are really actually cheating are not the people that are like, you know, pop headshot because of desync, it looks like they were hacking. It's probably the people who have radar on and then know to pre-fire or like know how to get a better angle on you from the there, or they don't even, they just ignore you and go get the good loot because they know it's in every container. You know, those are probably the people that are really cheating day in, day out. Oh, I don't know. This is my new favorite extract, by the way. It's so good. I get to loot this entire side of the map and not have to worry about going all the way, like, doing that center cross. More games haven't tried to copy it. It's hard to copy this experience without going all in. A lot of the big AAA companies want... Well, that's just it, though, Green Cave. That's what they were trying to do, I feel like. They were like, yeah, we're going to make this a raid-based experience because that's what's popular about this game. It's like, you completely misunderstood. Because they're trying to do a broad audience. Tarkov is making a game that they want to make. Period. Full stop. You know, they're not trying to sell as many copies as they can. They're not trying to make as much money as they can. And it's refreshing, new, and a lot of people like it because they're sticking to their guns, you know? I don't know. Yeah, the cycle was good. Cycle was definitely a good concept of this, for sure. You know? And the cycle devs, I think, are pretty equally passionate about their game as well. It's not necessarily for me, but it does feel like the cycle is going to be a good game for somebody who doesn't necessarily like the constant tension that Tarkov provides in like a similar stance, you know, which is cool. Right, Magic. The shareholders can't risk it as a AAA game. But here's the thing, though: the AAA games back in the day were the people doing that kind of stuff. They were. It's almost like the AAA games are doing like the leading edge technology stuff, and like pushing technology doesn't do it anymore. Yes. There's cool stuff to be had. Yes, graphics are great. But pushing technology doesn't do it anymore. You have to actually develop a good game to go behind that technology nowadays, you know? Well, it was just different, Crammy Beats. It was just different. I don't know if it's better, but just different. And I get the feeling that the end product of Tarkov is going to look more like the cycle, though. If that's something you were worried about, you know? Or not worried about, but like thinking about. I think the end goal of open world Tarkov is going to look a lot more like the cycle, which I'm excited for. And I said this while I was playing with Air Max, like playing the cycle with Air Max. I had the constant feeling that this game is cool. I really like it, but this is doing nothing but making me more excited for the future of Tarkov. That's it. Like I can just see all of these cool things that the cycle has implemented that are most likely coming to Tarkov at some point, and then we get them in Tarkov, which is just I like their weapon system better, I like their immersion better, I like everything better about it, you know? I don't really care, whatever. You know? Stuff like that. Alright, sell these. We're keeping that for our hideout. Yeah, Mercutio, for sure. And I think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be as in your face. if that makes any sense. But I do think that's going to happen. You know. Tarkov's the only shooter game you like to watch. It's got a lot going for it. And it's... You have to... it takes time to explain why it's so good. Does that make sense? There's layers upon layers, and they're not all good. I'm not saying that everything... Like, I'm definitely not a person who holds Tarkov on, like, the utmost pedestal. Like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. It's just different, and it has a lot going for it, you know? It's hard to beat this experience. You know? And it needs some work, for sure. Still. But it's got a great dev team behind it. So it's hard to argue, you know? Yeah, there's a little bit of a suspension of realism for sure. It's so Chax, what I try to explain is Tarkov's not necessarily about realism, but it gives you the feeling of being in a combat zone. Their goal is not necessarily to have realistic gameplay. Their goal is to give you a realistic feeling of stress and pressure inside of a combat zone, even if it's like 5% of what it actually is like to be in a combat zone. Their goal is to give you that feeling, and they do a good job of that. You know? So, hey, Willem Reaper, how are you today? Third most watched shooter on Twitch, yeah? I believe that. Right, immersive sim like System Shock, Bioshock, or Dishonored series. Yeah. Where it's like, that feeling of realism you're getting, I think, is really just a feeling of other stuff, you know. Right, yeah, not necessarily realistic, but hella immersive. Yeah, you feel like you feel stuff. to put it in like streamer words and really get behind it, you feel stuff, you know. Which is why I like playing hardcore, because I feel a lot more of the panic of I found what's something rare in here that we found. I found this ophthalmoscope. I need to get out of this raid now. When I play normal Tarkov, it's in my butt. I don't really care, whatever. So that's the reason I like hardcore Tarkov so much more. Is just things have a lot more value, and that feeling that has kind of been dulled after 3,000 hours gets reinvigorated by playing hardcore, of panic and sense of urgency and all that stuff. So, all right. Forgive my ramblings. YouTube, that's going to have to do it for this episode. That's an hour and a half in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for hanging out. You're really amazing. Make sure you follow us on the Twitch channel. I'd love to have you by. Streaming Tuesday through Sundays. Seriously, I'd love to have you by. And thanks for all the support on YouTube and watching all these episodes. And basically, if you watch to the end of the episode, you get my praise. That's how it is. So if you want to get my praise every episode, you're beautiful. Don't forget it. You have to watch the whole thing through. I don't make the rules. That's how it goes. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.